Hey my lovely viewers, welcome back to my channel. This is your mom and self, Minhaj Rahman. Today we'll be doing this very exciting makeup look of Priyanka's 2019 Met Gala with all the DIYs. If you like my videos, please give them a thumbs up and do subscribe by hitting the bell icon to get notified on my new videos. So without any further ado, let's get started. Okay guys, so first thing first, I'm starting off with my hair. It took me one day prior to get my hair prepped, like to get as close as Priyanka's Met Gala look. For that, I am taking small strands of hair starting from the front section, and then with the help of a U-pin or a bun pin, I am trying to tuck in my hair all the way through that pin, that tiny little pin. Yes, it was quite very difficult for me to do it. I think it took me around 2 to 3 hours to get all my hair done. Well, as you can see, I am twisting my hair forward and backward in that tiny U-pin very carefully, and then trying to tuck it, secure it with a rubber band in the last. Let me tell you guys that I'm following the tutorial of Smita Deepak. She is one of my favorite YouTubers. She is just amazing. I just love her work. Her work is like, she does everything seamlessly. I just love her. And I got inspired for this look just by watching her tutorial. So well, you can see how I'm trying to tuck in that tiny U-pin. Once my hair is done, I've tucked it into the pin. I'm taking a rubber band and trying to secure it correctly so that my hair doesn't come out. I had to be really very careful because these plastic rubber bands tend to break your hair. As you can see, this is how it looked. Well, this is what I had to do with the rest of my hair. The same thing, I am going to repeat it by taking very small strands of hair section by section. Okay guys, so this is how crazy I looked once all my hair was done. For the lower section of my hair, I used straws because it was very difficult for me to tuck in with the U-pins. So the next day, I was all ready. So I had to keep that one whole night in order to get those tight curls. And I removed it very slowly so that my hair doesn't break. So before I start up with my makeup, I firstly painted my eyelashes in white. I couldn't get any white mascara, so I used a white nail polish. As Priyanka has white tips on her eyelashes, so I did the same and I kept it to dry for a while. As always, firstly, I'm going to start by cleaning my face, which is really very important. I'm using a wet tissue to clean my face thoroughly, which is very much important to get a clean canvas to work on. Next, I'm applying a white eyeshadow base before I apply my eyeshadow. Here I'm using the white base by Sunrise Palette Focallure. I'm using Maybeline Fit Me Loose Powder in the shade Light Medium to set my eye base before it creases. Okay, for the eyeshadow, I'm using these two bright pink shades from this colorful eyeshadow palette I had. This is just a random eyeshadow palette I had, which was closely matching to that of Priyanka's look. I'll be applying these two colors in my crease first, in front and back position, and then slowly getting it to the outer corner of my eye in a slight S way, so that I get as close I can to Priyanka's eyes. I'm taking very little eyeshadow at the first and then slowly building it up, because that's the most easiest way to do. Even if you make any mistakes, you can correct it later. And guys, you can use any color, any brand you have at your home. It's not that you need a particular brand only and then only you can go ahead with any makeup. It's not that. It's that whatever you have and making the maximum use of it. As you can see, I'm making a S over there, a slight S on the outer corner of my eyes. And then I'll be using the sponge pink shade from the Sunrise Palette Focallure in the inner corners of my eye. To start off with my face, I'm prepping my face first with the moisturizer. I'm using a Johnson Baby moisturizer here. Moisturizing your face is really very important to get a clean canvas in the last. Next, for the areas which is dark, I'm using the Pro Conceal by LA Girl in HD definition. This is really very pigmented and a good corrector. After using the corrector, I'm using the Bharat & Doris concealer in the number 7 to conceal my under eyes and wherever I've used the corrector. To set my concealed areas, I'm using my favorite Maybelline Fit Me Loose Powder in the shade Light Medium before my concealer creases. With the help of a U-pin, I'm applying a very little amount of black glue to my eyelashes. For foundation, I'm using Orossa Skin Fusion Foundation by Chambor. This is one of my most favorite foundation, guys. This is medium to full coverage foundation. It is buildable and it is really very good. I'm using the shade 102. To highlight the high planes of my face, I'm using the concealer by Maybelline Fit Me in the shade Sand. I'm using this concealer under my eyes, on the bridge of my nose, my chin, and my forehead. So next, to bronze up my face a bit and to get those features a little sculpted, I'm using this Glam Bronze palette by L'Oreal Paris. I'm using the same brush which I got inside the palette. By making a fish face, I'm trying to sharpen my cheeks, not much, but a little. And then also contouring my nose a bit to get as close as Priyanka's nose. I'm setting my face with Maybelline Fit Me Loose Powder in the shade Light Medium in the areas where I had concealed and highlighted. Setting your face with a loose powder is really very important, otherwise your concealer creases. Next, I'm using this pink shade from my Makeup Revolution Ultra Blush palette and applying it on the apple of my cheeks, taking very little amount and building it up slowly. This always helps you from making mistakes. Adding up some more color to the outer corners of my eye to get some more dimension to it. I'm prepping my eyebrows with a spoolie, and then I'll be using white Kajal by Lakmé in order to get those white eyebrows like hers. As Priyanka has applied white Kajal on her lower lash line, for that I'm using this white Kajal by Lakmé and applying it on my lower lash line. For my lips, I'll be using two shades of lipsticks. As you can see, Priyanka has a kind of ombre effect to her lips. So for the outer part of my lips, I'm using this dark pink lip paint by Miss Clair. I personally love ombre lips. It just looks amazing in photographs. And next, I'm using the second shade I'm using by Maybelline Intense Crayon in the shade Fierce. This is lighter compared to the other one. Now in order to get even more close to her lip shade, I'm using this particular eyeshadow from the same palette and applying it on my lips and trying to mattify it in the middle of my lips so that I get that complete ombre effect on my lips. Well, now that I'm all dressed up, I'm setting up with my jewelry, and now it is time to work on my hair, which took a really long time again. I'm opening my tight curls, combing it so that I get that bushy look. Okay guys, as we have reached the final part of a look, let's complete it by adding in the details. As you can see in picture, Priyanka is wearing some shiny stickers on her face. To match up, I'm using these tiny white bindis. One on my forehead, cheek and upper lip. Well, when Priyanka came up with this look, it was really very controversial as it is something out of the box, you can say. But trust me, I had a lot of fun creating this and watching myself in a bizarre way. Well, if you guys liked it, please let me know in the comment section below, and also let me know how close did I match up with this look. As you can see, Priyanka is wearing a silver crown on her head. To make the crown, I used my hairband and some broomsticks, obviously, which was not used, and I painted them silver and used a glue gun to stick it all together. And then I'm tucking this crown into my hair with the help of some U-pins. As you can see, my hair is all bushy right now, so it was a little difficult to tuck it in. Well guys, this is it. If you like the look, please let me know in the comment section below. I would love to hear it from you guys. And don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Hope you guys enjoyed it.